Charlie Lamb. Getting set for this one is stepping in the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. Leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Lamb now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Top of the third, no score. Off the mark there, and now 3-2. Got him. That K is his third of the game.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
To third. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. One runs in, a second scores as well. Runner around third, on his way to the plate, in to score from first. In there safely.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the fifth.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Makes the catch for the second out.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Webster in the box now. Takes strike one.
On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Webster went deep in his most recent game. That one way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Good. So 2 down. Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Ball in.
In the dirt. Next offering is foul back. The 1-2.
Well, with the Amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
On a line, and that is that. Back to the top of the order now. And up next for the Giants, Will McCallum. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fires to first in time. Lamb digs in. Late inning, 2 outs, RBI chance. Massive at bat here, Singy.
Yeah, Boog. One mistake in this game might tip for good. Gotta lock in.
Foul ball there. 2 on, 2 outs.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a ball and 2 strikes. What a stop. Throw to second, and very nicely done for the out. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Truman Maury. The Giants down to their final strike. Up the middle, Holiday. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb with a good game to help lift them to the win. Drove in 3 runs on the day.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
1 down. Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb. That's ripped. Base hit. And that's a 1-out single. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. That's 50 stolen bases for him this year.
That's a ball.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2. Got him. 2 down.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Lamb rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Lamb swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning, Truman Maury digs in now. Chop to third, Lamb. Whips it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. And another ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
This one in the air, center field. Macbeth should have this one. And there's 1 down. 1 down. Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb. The 0-1. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. And they cut into the deficit. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Sung-Hyun Cho. The A's down to their final strike. There's a line drive to left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor.
Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that's in for a strike. Just getting started here in San Francisco. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's ball 2.
That's way outside. Ball 3. And ball 4 to avoid.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
This is again 5 in a row. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. And now Andreas Vergara.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate.
There goes the runner.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
2 on, 1 out. Falling behind 2-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Fires to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 2. Back here at Oracle Park, stepping in, Charlie Lamb. In the air to left center. Gets under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Desmond Glovin. On the ground to the left. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Yep,
He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. That one fouled off. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. This to third. In plenty of time to first, and there's two away. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And the slider just misses. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing.
Oh, look at this. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for the A's, the center fielder, number 26, Andy Cardinal.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat.
And that one fouled off. Deal one. And that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the air to left center. McBeth has a beat on it. And that's the third out. Number 13 stepping in now. It's clutch time, Singy. Go ahead run sitting out there begging to be driven in.
Yeah, it sounds easier said than done, but he's just got to lock in and trust the process. One clean swing could change this ball game.
Clips the corner. And it's 0-1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Pedro Espinoza, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Swing and a foul out of play. The Athletics with the go-ahead run at third. Here in the top half of the 10th. And that one upstairs, ball one.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That missed by a lot. Full count now. So they're all loaded up. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That is a huge out. Wow. Now the A's designated hitter, Andreas Vergara. And that misses. And that's ball one. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, a great flip. There's one. Double play. What a quick. Lamb locks in, ducks on the pond, and this guy's got a flair for the dramatic. They might want to cue up the slow-mo replay in the truck.
Yeah, Blue, the only thing missing is the movie soundtrack. Let's see if he delivers the Hollywood ending.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Lamb with a knock, and the leadoff hitter is aboard. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump.
Runner takes off. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Popped up. Takes it in for the out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Next up for the A's, Andreas Vergara. Foul off down the right side. A's leading by a run here deep into extra innings. Just missed.
Down.
Challenge from behind the dish here. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw. He beats it safe. It's 7-5 now. So runner at second, 2 down. Will McCallum, the next Giant to hit. The tying run at the plate. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. The A's win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb really stood out in this win, singled and knocked in a run.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Charlie Lamb is on it. 1 down. And the batter now, Charlie Lamb. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And caught on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
This is Corbin Carroll. This to third. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play. So up next, Rodrigo Ramirez. 2 down, nobody on. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hand grab, over to first. He's safe. With a bunt single. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Charlie Lamb digs in now.
Ball, that's outside. Here.
And there's a foul ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. It's a bomb. His 24th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Rips that one to right. And there's 2 down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Lamb digs in. It's getting late, Singy. They're trailing, but traffic on the bases gives them a shot.
Yeah, it's all about cashing in now. Can't afford to leave those runs out there.
Base hit! Safe at the
He made
plate,
it
and
safe.
the run scores all the way from second. It's 7-3.
The center fielder, the 44, Andy Pajes.
Swings through that one for strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Ken Watanabe, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Ambrose warming up as well.
That's the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Outside. Ball 3. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Finds his way through, base hit. Cruz around third. In comes the run from second. Cut off, throw to second. There's the tag. They get him. And ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, number 98. The 0-1. On the ground to third. On the run, throw to first. Pretty nice play there.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Charlie Lamb now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. The Angels trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The A's down to their final out. So digging in, Andy Pajes. This one in the air, center field. Glover on the move. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels take the series opener here at home. Lamb played brilliantly despite the loss.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Man at second. Just starting things out here in Angel Stadium. The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. Homer number 25 of the year, and the A's jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Lamb stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Ball.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone. Full count now. Out towards right center field. Carroll gets under it. That's out number 2. As we go to the last of the third. So in now for the Angels, number 98. Chop to the left side. Lamb. The throw to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. One out and a runner at second. He was late there. Strike one. Lamb went deep in his most recent game. Comes up empty. Look out!
Take your base.
And it hit him. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ken Watanabe, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Struck him out looking. Thomas wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next up for the A's, Tom Webster.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 on, the 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered in this game. Lamb with a homer in his last game, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt. Two on, two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're the top half of the sixth. Right side, hard hit. They limit the damage here. Here's Riley Green. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first in time. One down. Here's the third baseman, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered here in this one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll under this one. And there are two outs. Riley Green, the next to hit. 1-2 now. On the ground to third. Steps on the bag for one. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Bottom of the ninth. So in now for the Angels, Rodrigo Ramirez. On the ground to the left, Lamb. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
The batter, number 10.
So up next, Jefferson Caro. And a ground ball to first. Cho to second, and that's a double play to end it. Lamb had a great showing in the win. Only one hit, a home run.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. And that is out of play. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league.
No, that's it.
Just starting things out here in Anaheim. Swings through that one out in front that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground to short, Abrams. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That is Burr, the designated hitter. Andrea Guerrero.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And safe.
No. Hey.
It's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Rip, but it curls foul. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second.
In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
That's the ball.
There's a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, tag, and he's in there.
He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Late with the swing there.
Low ball.
Check swing.
No, that's down.
No appeal.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike. Fastball
Ball
is
outside.
outside. On the ground to third.
Come on, get down, get down.
In plenty of time to first, and that's the inning. Lamb blocks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull. You know, these
That's
Athletics putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
On the
That's a
ground.
foul.
And foul ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Here's a 2-2. And that one almost got him. Line drive, base hit.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
And they have their first hit since the third inning.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Untitled Chapter.
The tag, and he's out at second. So digging in, Charlie Lamb. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Carrying well. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A 2-run blast. And they boost their lead. It's 5-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Gets him to chase after that one. He swings and fouls one off. Forrester off of first with 2 away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Way inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And ball 4 to a board.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
That missed. That's the ball.
Gets the outside corner with that one. The A's trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. That one way inside. Ground ball right side, and that one handled to first, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Hendricks Ring. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Charlie Lamb is on a tear. Now it's going to be Phil Long. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. Lamb. To second, there's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Charlie Lamb up next for the A's. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Ball.
Lamb went deep in his most recent game. In the air, right field. Jenkins in position. 2 down. That one not close. Ball 1. Towards first and foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Teal off of first with 2 away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside low. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. That's in there. Strike one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Lamb steps in. Team still looking for that first run today.
Yeah, this is where leadership shows up. Not just the big swings, but quality at bats.
Line drive to short and caught. One pitch and one out. One down. Here's the third baseman, Charlie Lamb. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on the move. Pitch outside. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Movement in the bullpen. Christian Mena, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Pervello getting cranked up as well. Way out front for strike two.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Outside.
Nope, outside.
Ball three.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Low ball
Take the
four.
base.
And the go-ahead run is on base. Here's the left fielder, Tom Webster. 0 for 3 in this one. Now he breaks his bat.
Come on, slide.
There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Phil Knight. To third. Over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter. 2 on, 2 outs. Now a pop up on the infield. Lamb. And that's the 3rd out. Lamb ready to hit now, down late, RBI opportunity, and this guy's looking like he wants to write the comeback chapter.
Yeah, let's see if he grabs the pen, Boog. Could start writing a whole new story here.
In the air, right field, Jenkins on the move. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Andy Pajes up next for the A's. Cordero is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
1 down. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. 2nd in the AL in home runs. The Athletics could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. This one in the air, right field. And that will fall. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
Step off throw to first. Back in safe, really close.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
Runner takes off. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. And
Ball,
misses
that's off the plate.
inside. That one in there across the letters.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
You got this, Joe.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll do it. Phil Long steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 down, nobody on. That's to third.
1-1-1.
Lamb. The throw to first. That ends the frame. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. And they'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Out of here! The Athletics score first. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
1 down. Down the third baseman.
Number 15.
Popped in the air, left side. Lamb. And there's 2 down. That to right. Knight moving under it. And there's 2 away. 1 down. Andrew Fisher steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Lamb. And there's 2 away. Lamb digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the curb, and it was a smart choice.
Well, you rarely ever see.
Solo runner at third, 2 outs. Junior Quintero steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll do it. The A's even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb really stood out in this win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
First and second, no outs. Here's the third baseman. 2-1 now. Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. And a foul ball. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. And he'll 1. Gets him to chase after that one. Gets a piece and stays alive.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball, that's upstairs.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 down. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Junior Quintero steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Lamb. Played the plate, and they cut him down. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Cosmo, the next to hit. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground. Lamb. To second, that's 1. Over to first, safe. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these A's definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's
They've got a
inside.
potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Lamb steps in. A frustrating day so far, but the baseball gods don't care if you're over. They care what you do right now.
No one's checking the box score mid-inning, Boog. Just cash the run and rewrite the headline.
Base hit, 1 run in already. The throw in, and he's out easily. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone. Here comes the manager out of the...
For the Dolphins, number 41, Daniel Espino.
Runner takes off for third.
Ball.
Pitch inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Just
Outside, that's a ball.
missed. Hit on the ground to short. Quintero. And that will end the inning. 2 outs, runner at first. Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb.
Ball 1.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy.
Ball. Hey!
Pajes wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
He swings and fouls one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Espino is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb did well enough for them despite the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Charlie Lamb getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. The leading home run hitter in the American League. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Lead runner around second. Coming home.
Come on,
He
slide,
will
slide.
score, and they take the lead.
Hey!
Save, he beats it. Lifted in the air, out to left. Settles under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Christopher Dobbins. To third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out of the inning. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And a big swing and a miss. The Athletics would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Inside, ball 1.
1 out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Just off the inside corner. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
In the air on the infield.
Infield fly,
And the infield fly
down.
is called. Now the left fielder, Tom Webster. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Action in the pen down there. Brian Wu, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Tough
That's
spot
ball
right
2.
here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is down low.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
That is the inning. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. The 1-1.
No, inside.
1 away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runner takes off, is in for a strike. Saved exactly with a stolen base. See, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
2 on, 1 out. And that's fouled off. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. And there's a ball. There's a line drive to left field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 5-0. So digging in, Tom Webster. 1 for 2.
Nope. Ball 1.
In the air, left field. Turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Cole Young, the next up for the Marlins. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hand scoop. Throw to first, but it's not in
safe.
time. Base hit. Now the third baseman. And a payoff pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. They take the force out. They limit the damage. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. Late with the swing there. Laser, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. Now safe at first. He gets back in. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Now a quick throw to first. Lamb back on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner goes again. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that makes it 60 steals for him on the season.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
That one's in there. That is strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The A's with the go-ahead run at the plate near the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end.
You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. So the tying run at second. And that one fouled off. And that is out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Activity in the bullpen. Adam Dawson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Diaz getting loose as well.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that's a strikeout looking. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Lamb now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2.
Oh, that pitch is
Now,
out.
Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
On the ground, right side. Walker steps on the bag. The A's down to their final out. So 2 down. Now here is Andy Pajes. The Athletics down to their final strike. This one popped up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Charlie Lamb currently on it. 1 down. Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb. Inside, just missed.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Moran settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. Fought off foul. That's out to center field. Under it. 2 away. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And that is that. Miami. Lamb digging in to get something started for this offense. That's the ask right now.
Yeah, you get on base, maybe things start rolling. Even a little noise can wake up the dugout.
You know, these Athletics need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. Step off throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Runner on the goal. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away.
Now this one gets through. Headed for the plate. He'll score. They're on the board, 4-1. So a runner at second, 2 down. Pete Moran will hit next. The Fish down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. And this one is tied. A run scores in the play. Lamb stepping in. This is why you lift all those weights, singing. One swing could send everybody home.
Yeah, and he's shown the ability to deliver in moments just like this. All eyes on the batter's box.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up.
On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the left fielder, Tom Webster. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. In position. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Lamb stepping in now, down one, tying run in scoring position, and a hitter who's not shy about the spotlight.
Yeah, he's been clutch in these spots before. His dugout wouldn't mind seeing a big swing of the bat here, Boog.
So the tying run at second. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the...
Next up for the A's, Andy Pajes. One strike away. Swing, and it's popped straight up. Pajes under this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb kept the hitting streak going in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. The 0-1, and a foul ball. The A's looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
Ball match outside.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering is fouled back. Tied up here in the early going.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Marlins, J.J. Silva. Bunting for a hit. Whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
And very nicely done for the out. Lamb, the former Rookie of the Year, 28 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. On the ground to the left, Durbin. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Runner on at first with one gone. At the plate, Charlie Lamb. And that one fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tying run at the plate.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's a ball.
That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Lamb locks in. He's a threat to end it with one swing. Pitcher knows it, so does everybody else.
Yeah, you just got to stay disciplined right here. That mistake pitch might only show up once in this at bat, and it's got to be punished.
Two runs across in the inning. Here the last half of inning number 9. Out towards right center field. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run.
Next up for the A's, George Cruz. And a 1-2. This one in the air right field. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away.
Here's the center fielder. Popped in the air. Left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw. In comes the winning run, and the A's walk it off in extra innings. Charlie Lamb, a rising. 1 down. Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb. Foul ball there. Lamb, a former MVP, batting second in today's lineup, and he's the reigning home run derby champion. Late with the swing there.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball, that's out.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's the 0-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
In the dirt, blocked. Fights it off. He'll see another. Teal off of first with 2 away. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
The 2-2. Just off the inside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Three-two. Swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. One down. Alfredo Duno now at the plate. Bunting for a hit. Grabs it barehanded to first. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Lamb digs in. 2 quick outs, but this lineup's too good to just go quietly.
Yeah, you never want to give away the last out of an inning, Boog. Let's see if he can start a momentum swing right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Charlie Lamb. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. He was late there. Strike one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on the first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes.
First and second, 2 outs. Kyle Teal up next for the A's. This could end it. Up the middle, Bazana. On the first, ball game. And the Tigers take the series opener here at home. Lamb had a game to forget in the loss. No hits and 4 strikeouts, the golden sombrero.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of.
1 down. And now here is Charlie Lamb. Sliced hard but foul. Lamb, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, batting second in today's lineup, and a 4-time MVP, one of the faces of the league. That's ripped, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now a chance to maybe get creative.
Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the move. Pitch misses in. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. That one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Just
Nope.
misses with that one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tom Webster. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Man on second, 2 down. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. In the air, right field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. First and second, 2 outs. Travis Bazzana up now for the Tigers. Here's a high chopper. Lamb. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. Back here in Detroit, here's the left fielder, number 15. Swing and a bouncer. Lamb. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Swing, and all the bat went flying there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere,
Nope.
then you got a
Outside.
chance.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Quick toss to first.
No, he's in
Lamb
there.
dives back in safely. Runner takes off. There's
Off
a
the plate,
ball.
ball 1.
And
He's
safe.
in there. He's safe.
It's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th.
You know, these Athletics, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this
Ball,
one, haven't
that's
we?
inside.
And they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Just
Ball, that's
missed.
outside.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Lamb leads off second with nobody out. This to third. Can't field it cleanly. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Manager out of the... So here's the cleanup hitter, Tom Webster. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
That's a ball.
No outs, runners at first and second.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch
That's a
misses. 3-2 now. And that'll
Take your
load
base,
the
ball four.
bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in. Well,
Ball
this is
one.
a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
And now it's even up. Movement in the bullpen. Blake Walston, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Armas, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The 1-1. Missed inside with the curve.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Gap shot should score at least 2. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Runner around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases. And they're up by 4. First and second, 2 outs. Travis Bazzana up now for the Tigers. 2 on, 2 outs. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand grab. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 5-1. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb up next for the A's. He's a guy who does it all. And first offering is fouled off.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. He goes down looking. Nothing doing there. First and second, 2 outs. Charlie Lamb, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Nope. That's inside. Yeah.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Good eye right there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So, runner at second, 2 down. Edgar Del Villar up now for the Tigers. Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. He beats it safe. It's 5-3.
Well done.
Here's the center fielder, Owen Casey. 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped up. Forrester settles under this one. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that is the ball game. Lamb did well enough for them.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Just underway here in Detroit. Next offering is fouled back. Job measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2021. Registers the punch out and hits 101. On the ground to the left, Dwyer fires to first on the run.
Got
him. Nice play. Back at Comerica Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Edgar Del Villar up now for the Tigers. On the ground to third, Lamb. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Tigers.
Runners at first and second with one gone. In the air, right field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the A's, the center fielder, number 44, Andy.
So now here's the DH, Rodrigo Serrano. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. Now he launches a throw over his head. He scores all the way from first. So just a brutal throwing error that time. Cam Collier up now for the Tigers. Line drive, that's a base hit. Serrano around third. Tag, and he's
Right
out
there.
at the
He's
plate.
out.
And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
They needed to keep this game within shouting distance, and they prevented the run by cutting the offline throw and firing home for the out, Boog.
Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. Pitch
That's out.
outside. Throw there. Safe. Tied at 4. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved. 1 down. Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. This one in the air, center field. Casey drifts towards it. And a couple of quick outs. Back here in Detroit, bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. Number 15 getting ready to hit. On the ground, Lamb. Long throw to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
For the Tigers, the designated hitter,
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Rodrigo Serrano will hit next. Swung on, popped up left side. Holiday settles underneath it, but it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that quickly 2 away.
The third baseman, Care.
Esteban Ayala up now for the Tigers. This could end it. To the right side, Cruz. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb had an unremarkable game in this one. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Charlie Lamb, one of the top 3 vote getters. Charlie Lamb up next for the A's, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And the 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Relay throw to third. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
That's inside.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
No,
I just feel like
that's
he's
a ball.
frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. 2 in scoring position, nobody out here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings and misses, and the count's full.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and that is a big first out.
Batting first, the left fielder, Tom Webster.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Tom Webster up next for the A's. Just off the outside edge, ball 1. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. His 18th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
Top half of the 3rd inning, Charlie Lamb steps in, leading the league in WAR, and that's no small feat, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, he measures everything, and he checks every box. Impacts the game in so many different ways.
Tosses across to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So 2 down. Now it's the White Sox catcher. On the ground to third, Lamb. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In the air, right field, 2 down. One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. Lamb, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
You know, these Athletics, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Man at second. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's 1 away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Philip Valdez, the next to hit, and the 0-1. To third, Lamb. They get the tag on him. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. 1 for 4 with a double. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. A's leading by a run here at the top of the ninth. On the ground to third. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. The White Sox down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. The A's take game one of the series on the road. Lamb with some solid production in the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Lamb will hit next. Very used to hitting in spots like this. Right now, second in the AL. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. His 28th home run of the season, and the A's jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Here on the south side, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Lamb swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
You know, these A's doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Line drive.
Round it, round it, round it.
That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Lopes rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 4-4.
That's the ball.
Sliced hard, but foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right side. Williams.
Hold it there, hold it there.
Fires over to first. And that is the Lamb steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Curve in the dirt. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
And that's off the outside edge. Ball 2. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Art Buck, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Iriarte getting loose as well. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Tag save. He goes to the swim move and scores. All tied again, 5-5. One down, runner at first. So up next for Chicago, Jackson Merrill. On the ground. Lamb over to second. No, he's in there. First. It's a fielder's choice.
Good two-seam action right there.
And up next for Chicago, Damon Rever. Bonilla is just one strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. The A's hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb.
Ball.
Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Athletics could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. And a swing and a miss.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
That one ripped, but foul. South side of Chicago just getting started here. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else, you find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 2. Quick toss to first. Lamb back on a dive. Lamb, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Here we go, Sylvester.
Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. Now, Lamb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
Fouls away the first offering.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. huge strikeout there.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
In the air, right field. Butler under it. Takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Lamb starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance singing.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Bill Netto steps to the plate for the White Sox. And he lays down a bunt. Slings to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Lamb stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second.
That's the ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. We're in extras here. Digging in, Charlie Lamb. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Oh! No, that's low.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That catches the corner. 1-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. Outside low. Full count now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th. Tom Webster up next for the A's.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball, slow.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. In there at the knees.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. 1 out, and a runner at second, and we're deep into extras. strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now. And new pitcher for the White Sox, Thomas Harrington.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
That's outside. Ball 1.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Man on second, 2 down. And now it's filled up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Good job. So runner at second, 2 down. Snowden now at the plate. Pineda is just 1 strike away. Called out on strikes. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle, only 4 will advance. Whoever hits the most home runs will advance to the next round until one hitter is crowned champion. Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the now batting, Charlie Ram. That's Shaw over the straight track. hot ball. Goodbye. Off the expressway. No question about that one. Goodbye. That's into the bullpen. No doubt about that one. That's 3 in a row now. That one out of here. Off the right tower. That is now 5 in a row. Gone. That's his first home run. Oh, that's a monster home run. His third consecutive home run. That one is gone. That one gone. He takes on the deepest one of the yard. A hat trick. 3 in a row. That's number 4 in a row. And yet another home run. Another home run. Gone. That home run will advance us into the championship round. And that... Now batting, number 13, Charlie Lamb. That's gone over the straight track. See you later, up onto the straight track. Goodbye, off the expressway. That's a home run. He's 5th in the round. No question about that one. It's out of here. Onto the straight track. Number 4 in a row. It's out of here. It's out of here. Into the... Another home run. And that ends the round. He ends the round with a total of 12 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. Now hitting from the Arizona Diamondbacks, number 27, Sam Stewart. Goodbye off the archway. That one out of here into the Crawford boxes. That's gone over the straight track. Up onto the train track. Oh, that's a monster home run. Another home run. That one out of here. Off the right side. And 6 consecutive home runs. It's out of here. Into that taxi. Keep it going, man. That's now 8 in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Sal.
Charlie Lamb now at the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. One down. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb grounded out his first time. Foul ball there. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. Man at first, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Charlie Lamb. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against...
Makes the grab. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Shane Winter. First and second, 2 outs. Benitez getting ready to hit. Dawson is just 1 strike away. In the air, right field. He's got it. Ball game. And the National League All-Stars hold on to win a nail-biter. Stranding the winning run on base.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.
Charlie Lamb up next for the A's, the leading home run hitter in the American League. And first offering is fouled off. The Athletics would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now.
A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
That one ripped, but foul. Outside. And now 3-2. That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Paz with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. That's in there. And it's 1-1. Paz not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great grab on the dive. There's one. To the plate. Can't hang on. He's safe. And it's 1-0. One gone, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop. The 1-2. On the ground to the left. And that one handled. 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Diego Heroes. Hit softly on the ground to third. Lamb. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. So 1 left. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that is out of play. Deal 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the center fielder. Chop to third. Zips it across, and he has thrown 4. Digging in, Diego Heroes. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up left side. Lamb under it. And there's 2 down. Man at first, 1 away. Going 1. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Bases loaded, nobody out. Andy Pajas up next for the A's.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
Late on that fastball. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Agustin Marin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Martinez getting cranked up as well. Off the mark there.
That's low. That's a ball.
1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first. and prevent that run from scoring.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. It's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Payoff pitch. On the ground, out to short. There's one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the shortstop, number 5. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Holiday. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there's one down. Lamb stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Lamb with a nice showing despite the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
One down. Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb. And he grounds one back up the middle. Throw to first is in time. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike one. Swings through that. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So 2 down. Diego Heroes digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. In the air, right field, Batista on the move, and that is that. Here's the third baseman, Charlie Lamb. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
One away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's the ball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Stays alive. The 2-2. And that one is inside. Got him. That's the second out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Slings it across. Now one gone in the ninth. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the center fielder. Pineda is just 1 strike away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the center fielder. Right through their gut. That's the ball game. Lamb had a game to forget.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
And here is Charlie Lamb, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. On the ground, and that's just foul. The A's looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Next pitch is downstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands. Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Misses off the inside, and the count's full.
A guy like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. This one in the air, right field.
Come on, Jake.
Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. And now they trail by 1. First and second here, no outs. Tap foul at the plate. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. 0-1. Ball 1 there. That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as a run scores on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. That clips the corner. Already activity in the bullpen here in just the 2nd inning. A lefty up and throwing out there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Here's the left fielder, Tom Webster. Golden opportunity right here.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one is absolutely belted. Base hit. 1 run is in. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Well done. Drives in.
For the next, number 23, Matthew Adams.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
In the air to left center, Sparks has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Lined into right. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So up next, Tom Webster.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball 1, no strikes. Webster went deep in his most recent game. And a big swing and a miss. Hot shot to third. Throw to first in time.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Lamb in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Oh, 1 down.
No, that missed.
The Athletics with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball, right field. And there's 1 away. Lamb digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
You know, these A's, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These guys are not getting fooled right now.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Teal on at first. Nobody out. This one in the air center field. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder. Looking to get the tying run on base. To third. Lamb. Throws to first in time. And the batter will be the shortstop. The Nationals down to their final strike. This one in the air, center field. Pajes drifts towards it, and that'll do it. The A's win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb crossed a milestone off his list as he reached the 1,000 career hit mark.
And Boog, to get to this point, I mean, it's not enough just to be good. You have to be consistent. You know, less than 6% of MLB players get to the 1,000 hit mark in their career. I only got to 609, so I have to give it up to him on a nice achievement.
Charlie Lamb is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Athletics. Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
The 0-1 inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Good eye right there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. And ball 4 to a board.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Out on strikes. And that is a big first out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Tom Webster.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
So now 1-2. In the air to left center. Montoya on the move to the alley. He's got it. 2 down.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground to the left. Lewis throws to first. And that is that. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Right side. Over to first. He's out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Bill Rivera. This to third. Lamb. Fires to first in time. 1 down. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks. And a bunt towards third. Grabs it barehanded. Fires to first. He's safe. On with a bunt single. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. stays alive. The 1-2. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. No advance, though.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Lamb, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away and the strikeout. And now the right fielder. One strike away. And that one in the air center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take the series opener here at home. Lamb with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.